Tensions escalate between Carla Connor and Betsy Swain on Coronation Street next week as Betsy is accused of faking her injury. When Betsy refuses to return to her college classes, Carla suspects she's deceiving her mother, Lisa, and her doubts deepen when the detective announces she's taking leave from work to care for Betsy. Carla's sharp. Even though she and Betsy have grown close, she's fully aware of how cunning the teen can be and isn't about to be fooled, a Coronation Street insider reveals. Still, Lisa is consumed with guilt over accidentally shooting her daughter, so she's willing to go along with anything Betsy says in hopes of mending their bond. Carla's patience wears thin as she's left to care for the teenager at the flat. After preparing lunch, she's stunned to see Betsy effortlessly use both hands to twist the pepper grinder over her pasta. This moment confirms Carla's suspicions. It's no longer just a gut instinct, our source shares. When Carla calls her out, Betsy blows up and dramatically knocks her meal across the room, right as Lisa walks in. Later on, Carla can't resist throwing a jab at Betsy for pretending to be injured, and surprisingly, Lisa chooses not to challenge her on it. But Lisa has no choice but to weigh in when an enraged Tracy McDonald demands compensation for the mess Betsy made of her Preston's Pedals van. In upcoming episodes, Betsy seeks payback against Tracy for her involvement in the Rob Donovan drama by wrecking the inside of her work van, which later ends up in a collision. Carla stands her ground, insisting that Betsy should take responsibility and help cover the costs. But will Lisa back her partner or continue protecting her manipulative daughter? Betsy's latest plotline kicked off last month when she got caught in the chaos of Rob's intense hostage standoff at Ken Barlow's home. During the struggle between Lisa and Rob over the weapon, Betsy was accidentally shot and warned that the damage might be long-lasting. Catch these dramatic episodes of Coronation Street on Wednesday, the 30th of April, and Friday, the 2nd May, on ITV1 and ITVX. Coronation Street star broke down in tears several times on set amid exit. Coronation Street's Charlotte Jordan has opened up about the emotional impact of leaving the ITV soap after 4 years. The 29-year-old actress is preparing to say goodbye to her role as Daisy Midgley in the coming weeks, stepping away from Weatherfield to explore new opportunities. Her dramatic departure is already in motion, sparking a fierce clash between Daisy and her stepmother, Jenny Connor. Trouble began when Jenny briefly lost track of little Bertie Osborne, leading to a terrifying moment where he nearly drowned in a hot tub. The incident triggered painful memories for Jenny, reminding her of the tragic loss of her son Tom 12 years ago. In a shocking twist, she turned her grief into blame, accusing Daisy of being responsible for the accident. In the fallout, Daisy and her mother Christina have launched a cruel scheme, creating a fake dating profile to con Jenny into handing over her savings with the plan to secretly pocket the money themselves. The man Dom turns out to be real, but he's set to lure Jenny into a bogus business investment as part of a con. Speaking ahead of her exit, Charlotte Jordan described Daisy's departure from Coronation Street as deeply emotional. "It's definitely a bittersweet moment for Daisy," Charlotte said. "Weatherfield has been her home for a long time. In the beginning, it gave her everything she craved. Family, a sense of belonging, stability, and people she could love, maybe even more than she loves herself. But at the same time, it's been the root of so much of her pain. We've watched her try to rebuild since the stalking ordeal, but she's finally come to see that she doesn't have to stay somewhere that's brought her so much heartbreak. Honestly, it's probably for the best that she's heading to the other side of the world, because she's leaving behind a trail of chaos and more than a few angry faces." Among those most affected by Daisy's exit is her partner, Daniel Osborne, who finds himself pushed past the point of no return after her deception. Charlotte added, "I'm not usually someone who cries easily, but I'll admit I wept on and off for 4 hours. It was a real emotional roller coaster. My final scene was with the lovely Rob Mallard," Charlotte shared. "We were supposed to cry on camera, but we were completely dry-eyed." Then, the second they called our last cut, we both completely lost it. Classic. Charlotte spoke warmly about her send-off from the Coronation Street team, who made her farewell day truly memorable. The canteen made me my favorite lunch, and that had me tearing up. The art department gave me the most beautiful handmade card, and yep, that got me too. Every time I looked over at Shanique, Julia, or Sal during our last lunch break and saw them in tears, I'd start crying again. I'm pretty sure I was medically dehydrated by the end of it. While Daisy's exit is packed with emotion and drama, Charlotte hinted that this isn't necessarily the end for her character. It's such a special place, and I've truly loved every second, she said. This is just goodbye for now, not goodbye forever. Coronation Street star Jack P. Shepard drops major revelation about William Roach. The soap star is currently taking part in Celebrity Big Brother. Coronation Street favorite Jack P. Shepard has lightheartedly shared his frustration over a recurring on-set mix-up involving his longtime co-star William Roach, a.k.a. Bill. Jack, who has portrayed David Platt on the ITV soap since 2000, revealed that despite their 25 years of working together, Bill still struggles to separate him from his character. Roach, Corrie's most iconic figure, has played Ken Barlow since the show's debut in December 1960, making him the longest-serving actor in soap history. But even after all this time, he apparently still calls Jack David behind the scenes. The amusing revelation came during a chat in the Big Brother house with fellow contestants, including soap star Patsy Palmer, singer Chesney Hawkes, Towie's Ella Wise, and actress Donna Preston. As they relaxed in the bedroom, Patsy began by expressing her admiration for the late June Brown, who played Dot Cotton and continued working into her 90s. This led Jack to mention that Bill, now 93, is still going strong on Corrie after 65 years. "While I've been in here, he could be dead," Jack quipped, drawing laughs and gasps from the group. His housemates wondered if producers would inform him if such news broke while he was inside the Big Brother house. "Would they even tell you?" Patsy asked, curious. "No, why would they?" Jack replied with a laugh. Chesney then jumped in. "Mate, you've worked with him for 25 years. Jack couldn't help but chuckle as he said, "I've known him that long, and he still calls me David." "Yeah, every time we pass in the corridor, I say, 'Morning, Bill,' and he's like, 'Ah, David,'" he added, grinning. "Stop it," Donna exclaimed, clearly amused. "That's hilarious," Ella chimed in. Chesney laughed and shrugged. Well, to be fair, he is 93. At 93, Bill Roach remains a cornerstone of Corrie history, and Jack's fond recollection only adds to his legendary status. As Celebrity Big Brother continues on ITV and ITVX, fans can look forward to more stories, more laughs, and more moments where the past and present collide in unexpected, heartfelt ways. Because in the world of soaps and reality TV, it's the real moments that stay with us the longest. Catch more candid moments like this on Celebrity Big Brother, airing on ITV and ITVX.